Have you ever felt that little twinge in your knee when you stand up? Or found yourself gripping the railing a bit tighter on the stairs than you used to? It's a common experience, isn't it? That subtle whisper of our bodies reminding us that things aren't quite as effortless as they once were. For too many of us, that whisper can turn into a shout. We start avoiding activities we once loved, fearing a fall, or simply feeling too tired to enjoy life to the fullest. We might even think that aches, pains, and a gradual loss of strength are just an inevitable part of getting older. But what if I told you that doesn't have to be your story? What if I told you there's a simple, powerful secret to staying strong, active, and independent? Well, into your 70s, 80s, and beyond. You see, for years, I believed the same thing. Then, I discovered a single exercise, so effective and easy to do, that it transformed my daily life. I'm 74 now, and it's the one exercise I make sure to do every single day. And it's not the only one that can make a huge difference. In this video, we're going to dive into the 5 best exercises for seniors to stay strong, vibrant, and capable. These aren't complicated. They don't require fancy equipment, and they can fit right into your busy day. So, stick with me until the very end. Because I've got something special for you. A truly surprising insight that will change the way you think about aging and exercise. Let's start with that one exercise I mentioned. The one I absolutely swear by and do daily. It's incredibly simple, yet profoundly effective: the chair squat. Think about it for a moment. How many times a day do you sit down and stand up from your favorite armchair? From the kitchen table? Getting in and out of bed. It's a fundamental movement. And yet, it's often where we feel that weakness creeping in. The chair squat, sometimes called a sit-to-stand, directly strengthens the muscles we use for those everyday movements. We're talking about your quadriceps, hamstrings, and glutes, the big powerhouses in your legs and backside. When these muscles are strong, standing up becomes easier, walking feels more stable, and you reduce your risk of falls significantly. It's not just about strength. It's about maintaining your independence, about being able to get up off the floor if you ever fall, or simply enjoying a walk around the block without feeling winded. To do a chair squat, all you need is a sturdy chair. Sit tall at the edge of your chair, feet flat on the floor, about hip-width apart. Lean slightly forward from your hips. Keep your chest up and push through your heels to stand up. Don't just flop down when you return. Control the movement, gently lowering yourself back onto the chair as if you're aiming for a soft landing. You can even hover just above the chair for an extra challenge before sitting down. Start with 8 to 10 repetitions and try for 2 or 3 sets. You'll feel those muscles working, and that's a good thing. The beauty of this exercise is its versatility. If it's too hard, you can use your hands on your thighs or the chair arms to assist. If it's too easy, you can use a lower surface, or even try it without a chair, just tapping your bottom down to an imaginary chair. This is the exercise that gave me back so much confidence and mobility. It truly is foundational. I remember a few years ago, before I truly committed to this exercise, I found myself huffing and puffing just getting up from a low sofa. It felt embarrassing. Frankly, my grandchildren would hop up with such ease, and I felt stuck. But after just a few weeks of consistently doing chair squats, I noticed a huge difference. Getting out of a car, standing up from a restaurant booth, it became effortless. It wasn't just about the physical strength. It was about the mental freedom that came with it, knowing my legs could support me. Now, while those chair squats are building up our lower body, we can't forget about our upper body. Keeping our arms, chest, and shoulders strong is vital for everything from carrying groceries to simply opening a jar. That brings us to our next fantastic exercise, the wall push-up. For many of us, traditional push-ups on the floor might seem like a distant memory, or perhaps something we never even attempted. But the wall push-up offers all the benefits of a push-up in a much safer, more accessible way. This exercise works your chest muscles, your shoulders, and the back of your arms, your triceps. Strong upper body muscles help you push yourself up if you fall. They make everyday lifting tasks easier, and they contribute to better posture, which in turn can alleviate back pain. Imagine pushing a heavy door open, or lifting a bag of dog food. These are all movements that become simpler with stronger upper body muscles. It's about building functional strength, the kind of strength you actually use in your day-to-day life. To do it, find a clear wall space. Stand a comfortable arm's length away from the wall, placing your palms flat on the wall at shoulder height and width. Lean towards the wall, bending your elbows, keeping your body in a straight line from your head to your heels. Think of it like a plank, but upright. Push back until your arms are straight again. The further your feet are from the wall, the more challenging it will be. So, start closer to the wall if you need to, and gradually move your feet further back as you get stronger. Aim for 10 to 12 repetitions. For 2 or 3 sets, remember to breathe. Inhale as you lean in. Exhale as you push away. This gentle resistance exercise is incredibly effective for building foundational upper body strength without putting strain on your joints or your back. Just like the chair squat, the wall push-up is about maintaining your independence. Have you ever struggled to get up from a low chair, or even felt like you might need help if you slipped? Strong arms and shoulders give you that extra leverage and stability. It's not about becoming a bodybuilder. It's about feeling capable and secure in your own home and out in the world. It's about being able to help yourself, which is one of the greatest gifts we can give ourselves as we age. With strong legs from our chair squats and capable arms from our wall push-ups, we're well on our way. But there are still a few key areas we need to focus on to ensure we're strong from head to toe. And that brings us to some often overlooked but crucial exercises. Now that we've talked about building power in our legs with chair squats and strengthening our upper body with wall push-ups, let's turn our attention to an area that often gets neglected, but is incredibly important for both mobility and preventing those pesky falls. Our calves. That brings us to our third essential exercise, calf raises. The calf muscles, located at the back of your lower leg, are vital for walking, balance, and even circulation. Think about how much work they do every time you take a step. Strong calves provide stability to your ankles, making you less prone to rolling an ankle or losing your balance. They also act as a second heart, helping to pump blood back up to your heart from your lower extremities. This can be particularly beneficial for circulation and reducing swelling in your legs and feet. Many people don't realize just how much of a difference strong calves can make to their overall stability and confidence when moving around. It's not just about looking good in shorts. It's about robust, reliable movement. This exercise is wonderfully simple. Stand near a wall, a sturdy chair, or a kitchen counter for support. Just in case you wobble, keep your feet flat on the floor, hip width apart. Slowly raise yourself up onto the balls of your feet, lifting your heels as high as you comfortably can. Hold for a moment at the top, really feeling the squeeze in your calf muscles. Then slowly lower your heels back down. The slow, controlled movement is key here. Don't just bounce. Aim for 10 to 15 repetitions, and try for 2 or 3 sets. You can also do these one leg at a time if you want more of a challenge, holding onto something for balance. Even if you just do a few while you're waiting for the kettle to boil, or during commercial breaks on TV. Every little bit adds up and strengthens those crucial lower leg muscles. I often find myself doing them while brushing my teeth. It's amazing how easily you can incorporate them into your day without even thinking about it too much. I used to notice my ankles feeling a bit weak, especially when navigating uneven pavement or stepping off a curb. It was a subtle feeling, but enough to make me cautious. Since consistently doing calf raises, I feel much more grounded. My stride feels more confident. And I don't feel that slight instability anymore. It truly helps you feel more firmly planted on the earth, which is a wonderful feeling when you're out and about. So we've strengthened our legs, our arms, and our calves. But what about the very center of our body? Our core. Our core muscles, think of them as your body's natural corset, are absolutely fundamental for good posture, preventing back pain and supporting all your movements. That leads us to our fourth essential exercise, the modified plank. When people hear plank, they often picture someone holding themselves rigidly above the floor on their forearms and toes. That can be quite challenging. But a modified plank offers all the incredible benefits of core strengthening without putting undue strain on your back or wrists. A strong core isn't just about having flat abs. It's about having a strong, stable foundation for your entire body. It helps you stand taller, walk with more ease, lift things safely, and significantly reduces the risk of lower back pain, which is a common complaint as we age. A strong core means a strong spine, and a strong spine means more comfortable movement and a better quality of life. It's truly the foundation upon which all other movements are built. There are a couple of great ways to do a modified plank. You can do it on your knees, get onto your hands and knees. Then gently walk your hands forward until your body forms a straight line from your head to your knees. Your hands should be directly under your shoulders. Engage your abdominal muscles, pulling your belly button towards your spine. And try not to let your hips sag or rise too high. Hold this position for 20 to 30 seconds, or as long as you comfortably can, and try for 2 or 3 repetitions. Another excellent modification is the standing plank against a counter or a wall. Place your forearms on a sturdy kitchen counter, leaning into it, and step your feet back until your body is in a straight line from your head to your heels. Again, engage your core, keeping your back flat. This is a fantastic option if getting on the floor is difficult. The goal is to feel your abdominal muscles working to keep your body stable and straight. Start small, perhaps 15 seconds, and gradually increase your hold time as your strength improves. Consistency is more important than holding it for a long time right away. I used to suffer from nagging lower back pain, especially after a long day of gardening or even just sitting too long. It was always there, a dull ache. But once I started consistently working on my core with modified planks, that pain significantly lessened. It's like my body suddenly had the support it needed from the inside out. It's liberating to move without that constant awareness of a vulnerable back. This exercise really underpins your ability to do everything else more comfortably and safely. We've worked on strength from our legs to our core. But there's one more absolutely critical area that, if neglected, can make all that strength almost redundant. It's about staying upright and confident. And that brings us to our final, incredibly important exercise: balance exercises. We've built up our legs, our upper body, strengthened our calves, and solidified our core. But without good balance, all that strength won't keep us from falling. That's why our fifth and final essential exercise, and perhaps the most crucial for independent living as we age, is a simple balance exercise, single leg stand with support. Falls are a leading cause of injury among seniors, and many falls are preventable. Our balance naturally declines as we age. But it's not a lost cause. Just like any other muscle, your balance system can be trained and improved. Regularly practicing balance exercises retrains your brain and muscles to work together, improving your stability, coordination, and agility. This doesn't just reduce your risk of falls, it also gives you immense confidence in your everyday movements. Imagine walking across an uneven lawn, getting off a bus, or even just turning quickly to grab something. Good balance makes all these actions safer and smoother. It gives you that feeling of being sure-footed, of being in control of your own body. This exercise requires absolutely no equipment, just a safe space. Stand near a sturdy counter or a wall, something you can lightly touch or hold onto for support if you need it. Slowly lift one foot off the floor, bending your knee slightly. Try to hold this position for 10 to 15 seconds. If you feel wobbly, use your fingertips on the support for a bit of stability. As you get more confident, gradually reduce your reliance on the support until you can stand independently. Then switch legs. Aim for 2 to 3 repetitions on each leg. To make it more challenging, you can try closing your eyes for a few seconds only if you have a very sturdy support close by and feel completely safe. Or trying it on a slightly softer surface like a rug. The key here is consistency. Even a minute or 2 a day dedicated to balance can make an incredible difference. I often do this while waiting for my coffee to brew, or even just standing in line at the grocery store. It's about making it a natural part of your routine. Honestly, I used to dread walking on anything but perfectly flat ground. My confidence was chipped away by a few near stumbles. But since incorporating these balance exercises, it's like I've rediscovered my inner gyroscope. I feel so much more secure on my feet. Whether I'm navigating a crowded market or taking a walk on a slightly uneven path, this simple practice has given me back a sense of freedom and a greatly reduced fear of falling. It's the ultimate investment in your independence. So there, you have it, 5 incredible exercises that can truly transform your strength, your balance, and your overall quality of life, especially as you embrace these golden years. We started with the foundational chair squat, the one I do every day, building powerful legs for everyday movements. Then we moved to the wall push-up, strengthening our upper body for lifting and pushing with ease. We then targeted our often forgotten calf muscles with calf raises, boosting stability and circulation. We shored up our very core with the modified plank, protecting our back and improving posture. And finally, we sharpened our most critical skill, balance, with the single leg stand, ensuring we stay steady on our feet and prevent those dreaded falls. Each of these exercises, on their own, offers immense benefits, but together, they create a powerful synergy that builds a truly resilient body. Remember, you don't need to be an athlete, and you certainly don't need to spend hours in a gym. Small, consistent efforts truly compound into significant changes. It's not about perfection. It's about persistence. Even just starting with 1 or 2 of these exercises for a few minutes each day can kickstart your journey to feeling stronger, more energetic, and more confident. Your body is incredibly adaptable, and it responds beautifully to movement. No matter your age, don't let a number define what you're capable of. These are not just exercises, they are keys to unlocking a more vibrant, independent life. The greatest gift you can give yourself is the ability to keep doing the things you love, on your own terms. Small changes really do make a monumental difference to your health and happiness. I genuinely hope this video has inspired you. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Which of these exercises are you going to try first? Or perhaps you already do some of them. What difference have they made in your life? Share your thoughts and experiences, because your insights can truly help others in our community. If you found this video helpful and encouraging, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps our channel reach more people who could benefit from this information. And if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more practical advice and inspiration for living your best life at every age. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. Remember, every day is an opportunity to invest in yourself, to build strength, and to nurture your well-being. Keep moving, keep exploring, and live your best life at every age. You truly deserve it.